Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Oh my goodness. How y'all doing? Fine, I hope. I'm gonna color for about an hour before Lori comes on tonight. I think she comes on around 11. I didn't hear that she wasn't coming on, so I wanted to get on and get off before uh, she comes on. I got the TV on and I hope it's low enough. I'm actually watching something. And so if you hear that thing in the background, it's the television. So I'm actually coloring two things at the same time. I'm coloring that PDF that I did print off. And let me close something up. Happy Friday. Somebody's here. Blue skies. I know. Yes. I had such a good time talking to you. Blue skies and I were supposed to meet up tomorrow, but we're actually driving down to Virginia Beach, and we're going to see the Uncle Charlie Wilson. I hope you get what I'm saying, Blue skies. We're going to see the Charlie Wilson, Uncle Charlie, a barbecue or cookout. We're going to a cookout. Thank you. I'm getting ready to make it pop more because I put marker down, and then I put some ink tints on it. So I'm getting ready to activate it. So yeah, so I'm having a meetup with my friend Blue Skies. Yeah, because we're actually, and I'll have to let you know some more stuff, Miss Blue Skies, so that you'll know. Okay, and I'll hit you up on the email. I mean on the text or whatever. Oh, they found a girl missing. Oh. I didn't even know that anybody was missing. They found a girl missing from Hyattsville, but not good news. A man unlived her. You know, people are just crazy. How old was she? Hey, Taylor May. Hold on, let me get the color. Let me see. I'm basically going to be activating some of the ink tints that I already have over top of my watercolor. How old was she? These people are so crazy. You can't do anything now with you. I hope he didn't essay her. I just pray, that he didn't. I use my little brushes for that. People are just crazy. And Taylor, I know you're excited. Miss Dee Dee's going to do a personal video on a beginner video to use pan pastels. She did that for me also. She does that for anybody that's interested, because she's so full of knowledge with her art products, but especially the pan pastels, because she's a commissioned artist, and that's what she does. She does portraits with pan pastels. Like she looks like she doesn't even need to use pencils afterwards. They look so daggone good. So I hope she does it on Monday. I don't know what her schedule usually is when she comes on, because sometimes she does collages. But I think she's going to make yours on Monday. I just feel like she will, because she got so many questions. So I'm excited for you. And I was going to show you some of the tools that I have and how I have them organized, because that was one thing. Like if you get a product that needs a whole bunch of other things to go with it, the storage thing is the thing that I always look at later, because I want my things organized. So when I say, oh, I'm going to do pan pastels, I can just pull out one thing, bam, and then my product, and then whatever book I'm going to color in and stuff like that. And I have to put them away right away. Like certain things you can't leave commingled. Like when I do my watercolors, if I'm actually using the paints, I got to put all that stuff away. But if I use the pencils, I can leave it out. I got to put something down. I can leave it out because it's not going to, because some of this stuff I can, the pencils are a little bit easier, but the paints and stuff, you got to put that stuff away. And I always keep this little jar of water. So I am good. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I got all the orange color. And so I'll come back to the topic, Miss Taylor. I'm gonna read your comment. So yeah, so Blue Skies and I were supposed to have a meetup. We're gonna eat at this food. We're gonna eat at a food truck, but it's a famous food truck. This food truck, people come from all across the world to eat at, and it's located. Well, now they have a restaurant, but they still do the food truck thing, and they're located in Maryland. Maryland and more so Northern Virginia. Okay, so but when you go, oh my God, and they have a whole video, YouTube channel. It is so fun. So I have been fiending to get that. You bring like your chips or your French fries or pizza. You bring whatever base you want, or you can get their base. They have rice and French fries and stuff like that, and then they put all these meats with all these spices and toppings on it. And it's an experience. So hopefully we will still get to do that. But anyway, so I was talking to her, and I said, the Uncle Charlie's barbecue is coming on. And then I said, well, let's just drive down to Virginia Beach where they have it. They're having it at a couple of, like 20 cities. Some of the concerts are already gone by. The artists, I can't think of the artists that are going to be there, but it's old school and the music is good. Babyface is going to be there. One of the DeBarges, I don't know if it's Chico or not. And then I forgot who the other guy is. So, so we are going to that, and that one is the one towards the end of the month, and that we're going to the one in Virginia Beach. Now they have some other ones all across the cities and stuff, in New York and everything, but yeah, so we're gonna go to that one. So we got our tickets, and we got so we are good to go. I cannot wait. I am so excited. I really am. Now this is one of the other new brushes that I got. I'm just seeing how this one, I don't know if I like these. I like the ones that TaylorMade got me, because those were the first set that I wanted. I actually put 2 sets on my wish list, and then Taylor got me one, and then I forgot to take the other one off. No, I think I had ordered the other one the same time that she had ordered the other set, but I forgot to take one off. So anyway, so now I have 2. And then I canceled it before it got to me. And girl, it was a big old mess. So they ended up just letting me keep it. But they put a surcharge of, I think, $21 for shipping for this set of pencils for $8.99. So I was like, I know you lying. So they just ate it because it didn't come when it was supposed to come. So now I have 2. I'm going to share some of these, the other set that I got. I'm keeping all of the ones that Taylor sent me, but I'm going to share some of the ones, because this one it's like a whole lot. And the sizes, I have them in the set that Taylor sent me. So I want to share some of those. So, yeah, so let me see what you're saying. Bubbles is in the house. Get out. Yes, we are going to have fun. Yeah, DeBarge. Yeah, DeBarge. Who was the other guy? DeBarge, Uncle Charlie, Babyface, and there's another guy now. DeBarge is not going to be at every concert. I've already seen a couple of reviews of him, and people were like, was he there? They already announced he's not going to be at every one. So, and like the tickets were like flying off, and we went onto the website, and we were like, okay, let's see, what can we get? Girl, they was like, when you log on, they only give you 8 minutes before you pick your tickets. They only give you 8 minutes. Oh my goodness. So, and I was like, and she was talking to me, I was like, okay, hold on. I don't know. I can't remember how Virginia Beach layout is and all this. So we in the house. Yes. So I haven't been to a concert in about 30 years. Now, this is coming from somebody who used to go to concerts all of the time. Like, Hampton Jazz Festival. I went to at least 11 of them. Frankie Beverly and Maze was my favorite act. And I've seen Earth, Wind and Fire, Shaka Khan, Kool and the Gang, like all that stuff. So okay, so Miss Taylor, I'm gonna show you Miss Taylor. I have my stuff. The hold on, let me see what she's saying. Oh, you've been watching Watercolor? Oh, her on T. Okay, yeah. Oh, on TT. What is TT? Watercolor painting on TT. Lorri's in. Lorri, you coming on tonight? Cause I wanted to come on here early so I can get off. Oh, she was 19. Oh, she was still a baby. And then Color was telling me, he said, yes, everyone in the chat was excited about her doing this upcoming live. She was dropping. Oh, she does that. She does that. She sure does. She is good for it. And she doesn't make you feel bad. You know how sometimes people make you say something like make you kind of feel bad, but she just and she judges it by everybody's skill level, So yeah, it's a treat. I would definitely take notes, but you don't have to take notes because it's a video. You got your pastels organized too. All right now. And Miss Bubbles in the house. Yes. We love our Miss Dee Dee. And then every now and then, I think Janet has some, but I'm not sure. But I think Devin has some. Like all of the ones that do the videos that I see, they have a set or have some on there. And they, yeah, so it's all good. Yeah, yes. Yeah, we're going to have fun at that concert. Yeah, Casey. Yes. Wasn't he with somebody, Casey and Jodeci? Wasn't they together? I don't, like as an act. I just remember Jodeci being drunk and high. Oh, TikTok. I'm trying to learn all these things. So, okay, so I think I got my water down, my activation for the red for the collar and then for the ink tint. So I wanted to show you, Miss Taylor. Now this is what I did for mine because I had so many. And who was opening them up? Oh, I was watching Miss Ivy Pearl open hers up yesterday. And she was like, and what is this clear thing for? Like, I guess they have it set so if they break when they're boxing them, they have them set like in sets and they put that clear thing and they put a couple tools in there and they put them together because they sell them in rolls with the with the tools and for like $30 or $40. They sell all of them separate in different groupings and things, but I guess she bought a box, like a whole set, so that's how they came. So I even took those little extra spaces and spacer things and used them for something else. But I found this thing because I had started to do diamond dots, and when I dropped 2 dots on the floor, I was done with it. And this little case, all the diamond dot people were kind of crazy over for a time period. So what I did with mine, before I had them all in here. This is the little Dollar Tree toolbox. So I still have them in here. Now this is wet, so let me move that till that dries. So in the toolbox, I had all the tools that you use for different things, the oil pastels, the oil pastels, the pan pastels or whatever. And I got a set of all of these little brushes of different colors, which I was trying to use each one for a different color. And these are clean, even though they're stained. These are like the soft tools, but these came from Dollar Tree. These are little Dollar Tree tools, and these are actually used for oil pastels and painting. If you ever look at somebody paint and they use these things, they are really, really good. So I had these, and then I had a whole set of these, which are really beautiful. These are actually makeup brushes, but they're brushes, so you can use them for whatever. So, and then sometimes I found some of these at the Dollar Tree, just one by itself. Yeah, so I had those. I have a bunch of lids. So I kept these long tools in here because I figure I can add to it, But to keep up with those brushes and stuff, the sponges, because I wasn't doing the diamond dot anymore. So these are the soft tools, and they're the same as the ones I got at the Dollar Tree. Now there's the pointy one. I am a fan of the pointy brush and the pointy thing. I really am. I like that better. There's a elongated one. So there's that one. I have two of those, and then I have three of those. Okay, so, but the tips will fit all on one, all of them. But the pointy one is my favorite one because you can really get in there and color and place it wherever you want to. And then if you get a bigger set or whatever, sometimes I think I did buy a couple packs separate. So I got these two big ones. They usually, if you get a big set, you'll get these, and you won't get two. You'll get one, and then you'll get maybe one of these. And this is actually one of my favorites besides the pointy one, because you can pinch this and bend it, and you can get up in the corners and the crack. You can get up in the crack. Miss Dee Dee gonna show you when she does it, because you have to feel comfortable with them to be able to manipulate them like that. Now these are also nice too. They got little point curves and stuff, so you can get up in there and little points, and you can dab down the corners and stuff. You'll be surprised how much detail you can get with these. These are clean even though they don't look like they are. But if you keep wiping them after you use them on a paper towel or whatever Miss Dee Dee says to do that. And then I have a bunch of the pointed ones. These are my faves. I got extras of those. I got, this one was kind of new. Now I really like these. I only have two. I thought I had some more. I only had two. They look like the cosmetic makeup brush you can get at the Dollar Tree, but these are not the same. You can use whatever you want to use, but I don't suggest using those Dollar Tree brushes and stuff because it's the sponge that's everything. So these are clean even though they don't look like it. So I like this little container because it's all contained up in here, and this is some of the oval ones. And I'm going to show you another one in a minute, and then I have some more pointed ones. I have more pointed ones than the others because those are the ones I really like. So that side, and then I can just stick that in here. Sometimes I get these loaded with the tips and everything, and I'll just, line them up and then use them. That way I don't have to keep changing the tips and stuff. And they fit in here nicely if I don't. Hold on, let me just flip these over. They fit in here nicely. There. And then you flip this over. Now these are the ones that I've used. I've washed some. Some I just want to use just for that particular color. So I got enough space in here so I can make some dedicated for that. So I can just, flip it out with the, that's why I've got those 4 tools, and then I got the other 4 tools. So I can just line my tools up and do it like that. So I don't have to worry about keep cleaning them and staining them, because I hate when I clean it, I think it's clean, and then I'll use a yellow, and there'll be a 1 drop of something dark, and it'll just make it, but you just put some more on top of it and get rid of it. I don't see too many of these. These are the square ones. They are square, and I like these too, but and they don't have a tip, but they fit on the other ones. They fit perfect, okay, on the oval ones, and then that's the oval one. So I don't know why I don't see a lot of the square ones. So I like these. I got the little hole there, and they're really good for just like when you put them on there to just go down, I like these a lot. I don't know why they don't have a lot of them. So these are clean, but they got certain colors on them. So that's why I bought extra ones so I can dedicate them. I don't know. It might be weird, but I just hate when I'm picking a light color and then it's got a little stain of the other color. And, it's like, dang. In a pencil box, and the tool fits perfect. That's right. I got you. Oh, his brother died. Oh, I didn't. Oh, was he the one that was really on drugs? Jodeci? Is it? I think it was Jodeci. They really did good. Well, they really did good music, but their live concerts, because of his addiction, was just a bit much sometimes. Yeah, what you say? I remember the Diamond Dot days. My age, I could not. And I do have one I said I was going to do. I got it. I said I was going to do it. I have it right here. I got to get Miss Ange to help me coax me through it, because she does those Diamond Dots. So if I can get Miss Ange on the live with Kim does them too. Maybe I'll be able to start it, because I got a phobia now. So, I put all mine in the pencil box. Okay, yep, and they fit perfectly right. And so that was the worst thing, because when I would get the products and I would put them somewhere and then I would lose them, you know how I can't find nothing after 5 minutes. I don't even know, somebody came and took my something. So I found that at least if I keep those together, because they're so small and you know they're tiny. So yeah, but I would like to get them whiter, you know. But I haven't seen everybody I see that uses them. They all stain like that. So maybe we'll ask. I'm gonna ask Miss Dee Dee. I don't think I ever asked her. So I put the orange and the red on here. So let's work on the basket. So yeah. And it's been, I don't know. She popped in on my live the other day, which I was really glad to see her. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I mean, I heard a little rumor, but I'm not gonna spread no rumors. But it's nice. So she's MIA. Where is Kim? But no, we're not gonna get all in her business. We're not gonna get all in her business. We're gonna say if she's not here, she's having fun. That's what we're gonna say. I know she's not sick or anything, but I know something. But it's all good. So yeah. So if we come up missing, and you know, especially if we're single, that means we might, you know, we might be a little busy. Okay. So this was the PDF that I got. So let me see. I'm not gonna use watercolors to put the I'm gonna use my chroma flows. Let me find some browns. And oh, let me drop the link in case anybody wants to come up. No pressure. No pressure. Yeah, I can't wait for Monday. And then I don't know if Miss Dee Dee is going to be able to use what I sent her. I sent her the that main page from the Lorraine book. I just sent it to her. Here. You take this mess. Do not with that big old poster. Girl, I wanted to color that page in the book. I did not want to color it on a whole big old poster. Kirby, you let me down on that one, boo. But it's okay. So anyway, so maybe she'll work on that. That way she'll kill two birds with one stone. She'll get me off of her back, and then she'll also be helping you. We'll see. We'll see. She surprises people like that, so we don't know what she's going to color. Because she definitely could use all the tools. We will have her longer too if she did that big old page with the pan pastels. Because yeah, that'll be at least we'll have a good solid hour and a half. We'll see what we can get from her. I hope she gets time to do it on Monday. Oh yeah, she didn't say a particular day, but I will be posted. Wait, okay, yes. I will go over and behind the scenes and ask her what day she's shooting for. Because you know on Monday she buys new supplies. Well, she doesn't buy new supplies on Mondays, but she when she comes on Monday, she's usually bringing out something new. So Monday is usually her new day, and depending on what's see, I done figured out her routine. Depending on what supplies she gets and how excited she is about trying it, she'll give us some work. She'll give us she'll put the work in. I love when she gets committed to Enrico book because she colors in that immediately. Okay. She does. She don't even wait. Well, I was going to do this today, but I got Catitude in. And she just starts the coloring. And I said, girl. So we'll see what we get. I'm very excited. Now, she does have a video that she did that with me for also. But I don't know what name it is. I have to go look. But, you know, she has got a regularly scheduled show. So her shows are just her shows. So, you know, you can't really find what it is that, you know, if it's a particular video. So, but I just watch them all. When I get bored, I just put it on the playlist and I just listen to it and watch. I do that with a lot of people. But the Pan Pastel was definitely something that I saw her do. I think her and Zucchini Kitty, between the Pan Pastels and the Distress Inks. Yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to use that. Is Miss Lilani in the building? Yeah, look at that. And but see, you know what? It looked like I did something. I ain't even do nothing. All I did was put some markers down or watercolor down, and I put a different color. So I'm gonna pull out all my little browns because it's a rattan kind of thing. So I'm just going to pull out all my browns. If anything is brown, just put it on here. And just put a little color on there because you know you want to make it look like it's aged, you know. And then I'm going to pick a lighter color and I'm going to blend them all together. That's how you get some texture. Make it not look so flat. At least in my mind. Now, this might be wrong because I know a lot of people are, you know, more experienced than I. But it seems to work for me. And I'm doing it so easy. Like, I'm not shading. Like, I know I've seen some people like, see this little one? They'll shade over here. And then they'll shade over there. And they get another color. And then they'll shade that here and blend it. Girl, I ain't doing all that. No, ma'am. You're not getting all that from me. I do it the down and dirty way. Like Tina Turner said, nice and raw. But then when you put the other color on top and blend it, it looks like I did do all that. I didn't do all that. This the microwave edition. Oh, I tell you, I got to turn this fan on. Hi, Miss Miss Lilani. Let me turn my fan on, y'all. I have the air conditioner on, but in this room, because I got these lights on here, it's a little bit hotter. I hope it's not too loud. I hope all is well with you and Miss Lilani Boo. I miss you. I sure do. I had been over there. I think we interact on the IG. I'm doing this Gatorade. My hands and my feet have been cramping up. I haven't had any bananas in a minute because I normally have banana smoothies and everything. Every day I'll have at least 1 or 2 bananas, and I have not had any. They need to write me a prescription for bananas because it's the potassium, and I tell you, it keeps the cramping away, and I have not had any in a couple of days. I've got one in the freezer. Baby, I've been, my hand has been hurting, my toe, it's just been horrible. So I'm recharging on some electrolytes, and then I bought 2 bunch of bananas. So Miss Taylor May said, yeah, she's doing a video for people new and just beginning pan pastels. She's going to take it slow for us beginners. Right, and she will too. She sure will. She sure will. And when she does, I don't even know how she's going to do this one, but I'm pretty sure how she's going to do it because I've seen her do it like 3 or 4 times. And even like when she does the scrapbook journals and things, you know, the reverse collage that I'm doing, she'll do it, she'll teach you over, and she'll say the same phrases over, and she'll even say, I'm sorry I'm repeating it because I'm doing it for the new people. Because people appreciate that, especially if you are a channel that people look up to, you know, for guidance and for purchasing products and things. And these things are not cheap. And so if you feel very comfortable in somebody that's showing what they're doing and how beautiful it looks, you know, and you can, and I think it's a joy for us to ask her, you know, can you show us this and that? And she never seems annoyed. Like, you know, sometimes I'm like, can I have a piece of cake? Can I have a piece of cake? Can I, you know, like sometimes I would make somebody annoyed, but she never gets annoyed. She does not. She's a very good teacher, but she always says she is not a teacher. And don't call her a teacher. You have a banana a day. Yeah, a banana a day. You have to eat a banana a day. Yeah, but she doesn't belittle you or anything. You can ask the most simplest thing, and she'll just explain it. Now she'll laugh. She may laugh, but she is good. Yes, but she doesn't like to be. I don't say she doesn't like to be called, but she always points out, "I'm not a teacher." But if she was, can you imagine? Woo child! I think she can walk into the college and get a doctoral degree. Yes, yeah. Banana a day is very, very good. Now I also say a banana a day and an apple a day. Oh, I got to do that. I've got some issues with my teeth I got to take care of too, Miss Lilani. Yeah, I've been getting teeth pulled and stuff, getting it together. Yes, because, you know, round the way and stuff, we know people have issues with their teeth and stuff. And, you know, the teeth are very important. So, okay, so let me add some more browns. And I'm just pulling browns. It doesn't matter. Browns. burgundies or whatever. And I'm just trying to, it's like, that's a little darker. That's fine. This is not even a brown. What is this? This is a dark terracotta. And this is a pencil. I don't hear anybody talk about the Derwent Color Soft. Baby, I've been pricing these things because I think I want to get some of these. I mean, I have 12. And I like them. I do. And, you know, of course, they're Derwent, you know. So, I think I might... I'm supposed to go to an art store soon so I can try some stuff separately because I don't want to buy a set and I already have the 12 colors here. And that's the thing that I just don't want to do. And that's the hazard of buying small, that you sometimes end up with more. But I think there's Blue Skies. There is, when we get down to Virginia Beach, there is an art store. There's 2 art stores down there. So maybe we can go down there while we are waiting for the Charlie Wilson concert. So, and in the DMV area, like DC is like 2 hours and a half away from Virginia Beach. 2 hours and a half away in Maryland. So the DMV is no farther than 3 hours away when you drive. So when I say we're just going to go down there, and come on back. It's nothing. It is nothing. And plus there's a train. I'm not going to tell y'all how we're going down there. But anyway, the train, you can take the train. You can drive. You know, it's a nice little trip. So, yeah. So, but we're going to see Charlie Wilson. Now, I'm trying to think what I want to wear. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, because I grew up on that music. I'm trying to think, what did I listen to when... Hold on, where's my phone? I should be listening to some Uncle Charlie Wilson song, some Jodeci. Look, look at it. I see what you just typed. You got all those supplies just out of view, so I can't see them. I'm gonna show you what I got. See? Because I be doing that to y'all. I be like, what's over there in that corner? I see a little bit of corner or something. And then I be clocking it. I sure do, because I know how to see through stuff. I know what's going on over there. Now, I'm going to tell you what this is. And you even asked me about it, Bubbles, because you said you had never heard about it. Hold on. Let me find a Charlie Wilson song. Uncle Charlie. And that man has gone through so much in his life. And he is still here and standing. But this is going to be labeled as their last concert. I can't wait. But if you even Google Uncle Charlie's Cookout, you'll see people that post videos while they were at his concert. Uncle Charlie. Okay. Charlie, what song did... Hold on. Let me just find a fun song. Charlie Wilson. What's the fun song that can I play on here? Last name Charlie. Charlie. Okay. Can't live without... I'm blessed. That's a beautiful song. I'm going to play Charlie, last name Wilson. Now, y'all probably won't be able to hear it. Okay. But I'm just putting it on. So, Bubbles over here talking smack to me in the chat. You see what she done typed in there? Tell me something. I see what she doing. She got them things hidden up in there. Now, Miss Bubbles, this is my little case here. Hold on. This is my little juicy case that I got when I bought those Colors. But I've never even used my Colors, really. You read his bibliography. It is so touching. And I do think that I'm going to speak, and actually all of the men. Did you know if there wasn't a, what's the voice? DeBarge? Babyface wouldn't have been as popular. DeBarge wrote most of the songs that Babyface has made famous for other people. Babyface is actually a producer. He was with the other guy. What's the other guy that married? Oh my goodness, we're gonna talk about art. I'm gonna have a whole discussion on things. I might even have a musical game where we'll talk about this stuff, but it'll be history and name the song, but it has to be old school stuff. It can't be nothing new. It'll be the stuff that I'm playing that. So this is the case that I bought for the 300 colors. Child, them 300 colors is in a bag somewhere. I pull them out when I can't find some colors. So I have them set up with Miss Bubbles. You know, I do a little bit at a time. So I got my little Derwent, the little 12 Derwent. These are the light fast, and I do love these. I bought the basic 12. I got them on sale. And then I got these color softs. These things, Bubbles. I'm surprised that because when I talked about these before, you was like, I never heard of those. I did a video on them when I got them, but you know, I don't know how to use them like you use them and stuff. I'm like pedaling a bicycle, and Bubbles will get these and be like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr," with a motorcycle. But anyway, they are beautiful. They're called Color Soft. I don't know when they came out in between all of these, but they're a little pricey. But I don't see a lot of people coloring them. But I have the 12, and I think of any other ones that I want to get more of, I think I want to do these. Then I got the 12, the Karen Dash. What is it? The Pablos. And I got those because Miss Bubbles always talks about those. She always talks about these light fast. So, and I do like them. I feel like I'm saving them, but I can't do that. Y'all know I'm gonna have to use them. So I'm starting to use them. Then I got the little portrait set of the Luminous, and that's the 24 set, of which I do like. But see, these things, they don't wear down like the other pencils. So even if I use these, you won't even know that I use them because you don't have to keep sharpening them and they don't break. I get it, y'all, when y'all be talking about the Prismacolors. I get it. But, you know, you can roll on a page with these pencils and not even have to sharpen them. They are so firm. Hold on, Kim. Listen to you. I just called your name. I just shouted you out. I was looking for your ass. Hey, Kim. Hi. No, see, this is what Kim does. Kim comes over. Yes, she comes over, and she moves my stuff around every freaking night. I don't even know how she does it. She even has the dog come with her, okay? Move my stuff around, and I come in this room, I don't know where anything is. I don't even know how she gains access over here. And she moves stuff around, and then I get on my live, and I'm looking for something, so I have to ask her where it is. And sure enough, when I ask her where it is, I look right there, and that's where it is. I don't know how she does it, but I'm calling the law. Y'all love me some Charlie. Yeah, yes, autobiographies, exactly. And I think there's a book on this. I think it is. I don't know, but I do plan on having discussions about it. I sure do. These are the brushes that I actually over-ordered. I had 2 brush sets on my wish list, Bubbles, and Miss Taylor May sent me this one. This was the one I really wanted. And then I had this one because it went for $8.99, and I forgot to cancel it because I didn't know I was getting these. And they added this to shipping $16.99. The pencils was $21.99. The pencils was $8.99. And I was like, cancel that. But it took so long that they just Amazon told me to keep them. So I'm gonna share some of these because I got these, and like I make the ones that I don't have in that set. Then I'll share some extras. So the Luminous, and but they'll look like this for a while, and you could be using them all the time. I've never seen a lot of people with short, these good quality pencils, like the little short extenders and stuff, because they last so long. And they don't break. Now, they will break if you use the wrong sharpener. And then I got the 6 Derwent Drawing. These are the drawing ones, and these are so pretty. I'm supposed to be sketching and drawing with them. Child, I color with them. I sure do. And this is supposed to be over here. Now, they're going different ways. Don't even worry about it, because I had to do inventory because I was missing one pencil. Baby, I broke everything down. I sure did. Look, you sneaky. Yes, is that how you do it? I got something for you. Now, I installed 2 cameras on the outside, and then I put some electrical barbed wire. Okay? So we're going to see how you're going to get through and change my room around. I mean, my supplies around. So, and then I got this One Lone Pro Color. The Pro Colors are nice, too. Because you know, when you go to the art store, I used to buy like one or two of each pencil and stuff. So when I get the 12 set or the 24 set, I always have an extra one or whatever it is. And use this yellow. But I think I went into the store one day and I just wanted to buy a bunch of greens. These Pro Colors are nice also. This is a grass green. So I'll look into probably getting a 12 set of that one. And then my 3 little luminous that they actually sent me by accident, because I wasn't supposed to get it because they double ordered my Commedia de Enrico book. And I said, well, you just sent it off. I'm not, are you kidding? I'm going to send it back. No, ma'am. It was your mistake. You did it. That's why I got 2 books. Now, I would have sent it back, but it was like the fact that they didn't even say, well, you can keep the pencils or just send the book back. Like, they were like, send it all back. And they wanted me to pay for it. Shipping for them to, because of their shipping. She said, oh, the shipping area made a mistake. Well, the shipping area is going to eat that cost. I got a free book, and I got a free Commedia book and some 3 free Holbeins. Now, why these Holbeins ain't in with everybody else's set? This was some for somebody else. It's not my fault. So that's how I got 3 Holbeins. Then this is all my little Chroma Flows. I have the 72 set. And I do plan on getting more of these. I like these. Now, some are shorter than others. These are a good workable pencil. They really are. And I'm going to tell you, if you really want to talk to somebody that really knows these pencils way better than I do, speak to, oh my goodness, hold on. It's not Miss Devon. Oh, because I don't want to say her name wrong, because I got a couple of color alongs with her. She doesn't do a lot of videos all the time, but she's usually in Miss Dee Dee Willingham's chat. Oh my God. It's not, oh, okay, I'm going to talk about that later, because these really are nice. Now you can get them, and then that's my Posca pencils. And you know, Posca does the markers, but y'all, they got the pencils, and I like them. Because they're colors. When you see these colors, these are the colors that they have. What kind of can I compare them to? I think these are kind of like these fancy pencils. Okay, I'm just talking. They're not Prismacolors, so, and I hate when people say, "Oh, just like a Prismacolor." These are not like Prismacolors. None of these are. These blend like them, but I wouldn't even compare any of these. But I like Derwent products. But these are Posca. They only came out with 36. I don't know why. They didn't ask me, but we're going to roll with these 36. They're so cute. The little case is cute. And then these are the Derwent metallic pencils that I complained about. I didn't like. Baby, I colored in a page with these. I'm not even going to get up. I colored these in a page, and I like them. And see how they break. These are, I think they're dry rotted. These are dry rotted because I got them for like $11. They were normally like $40 or $50, but they changed the formula of these. These things, I'm not going to throw them away. I was going to give them away, throw them away. I tried to send them back to the company. I bought them at an art store. They said, no, we can't do that. I think these are dry rotted, but I'm keeping them. But they're thinner. They're not like the regular Derwent pencils. They're thin. And then these are the Graphitins, the 24 Graphitins. I've had these for a while. I don't even know what made me get these. I got these before I got any other of the Graphitins. And I use these all of the time. And baby, they last a long time. Somebody up in here don't look like I need to be up in here. But yeah, it's 1 through 24. They have the numbers on here. I love Derwent. Okay, I do. And these are the Derwent watercolors. Miss Bubbles sent me these. I was using these dry, but I'm gonna tell you, I did color on another. It depends on what paper you're using. I colored in one of those romantic books or something like that with the hard, weird paper. These work well on it. So I try to hold on to something. If I don't like it, I try to hold on and I'll pick a book, and then every now and then it'll pop out and it'll work well. And then these, of course, are my ink tints. I bought a set of 12, then I bought a set of 36, and I gifted the set of 12 to somebody so they can try them. And then I gifted another set of them. I think I had some more. So I gifted 2 people some of these so they can try them also to see if they like them. And then in between the time I was going to the art stores, I was buying, 3 or 4 colors at a time. So that's how I build my collection. So I'm not hiding nothing, Miss Bubbles. Did you see how she said, view over there? Got everything all up in the corner. I can't see what she using. Woo! But see, I do that to y'all. I see you can't give mess if you don't get mess. Cause I that's how I speak to you. I'll be like, why is that up in the corner? I can't see what's on your desk. Now maybe come over there. Okay. Yes. It's time for Ronnie Q. It's time for that's fine, Miss Ronnie Q. They used to that. Don't even worry about it. They used to it. Thank you. You better get a mask. You better do something. No, I'm gonna fix it so you're not coming over here to visit me. You're not to take and move my shit around. I'm sick of it. Oh, you like the Derwent watercolors? Okay. Yeah. I see the Derwent watercolor. There's a difference between the Derwent water and the Derwent has so many products. And I like Faber-Castell too now. I don't even want to be player hate. Y'all, I'm supposed to be coloring. See, y'all know I'm more into the supplies. I really am. Okay, so I showed y'all how I was doing that. So I'll work on, oh no, let me go ahead and add some more browns and then I'm gonna blend it. Add some more browns and some more colors and I'm gonna blend it. And then I'm gonna show you how I colored this little ballerina dress or whatever the heck it is she had. And sometimes you don't have to use brown. You can just use like this. What is this? Uni pencils, they don't come with names. They don't, I don't know why. But just casually just throw some color on here. It's supposed to look like she's in the bamboo woods and stuff. I mean, I don't know, in some Asian country, you know, like everything's not gonna be pristine and clean. And like even this, look. But the part when you baste your pages, baste it and then come back in with pencils, that's the part that makes it look really nice. And I actually really learned that concept from Bubble Studio. And then even when you color stuff, you can come back over and do layers. And then you can add other things. Miss Bubbles even did a video. She's so sweet. She did a video because we was talking about, do you color with Crayola crayons, Bubbles? And Bubbles said, why, of course I do. And she did. And she came up with a video. And you remember that video you did? And you showed how you were shading and stuff. And then you came on with your Crayola crayons on top. Girl, I could never recreate that. But I was like in awe. Okay, so that, let's put some more old dirty nasty colors up in here to make it. This is going to be water. So let me just pick one of these things. So I have all of the pencils together and I have them in one case and I keep them on the corner of my desk because they are heavy. So I don't pick them up and move them around. I definitely don't travel with those. So yeah. But I'm going to have to get another one because I want to put all of my Prismacolors in one. I got the Prismacolor Juniors, the very thins, the new set of Prismas, the old set that I collected. Some I got from different places, some antique Prismas. Because Prismas used to have a different company name. It's a whole historical thing. Okay, so I'm keep messing it up with other things, and then I'm going to put some water on it, and I'm gonna put some water on it first because I did use some watercolors, and then I will put a pencil over top to knock out, and a bright pencil to, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, child. Listen to me like I'm a damn expert. View, you don't know what the heck you're talking about. No, I don't. I sure don't. But I know this is supposed to look like a chair that's been sitting on the daggone back porch for daggone 14 years. It's not going to look all lily white like it came out of Pier 1. Okay? Child used to love me some Pier 1. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:23. I got to hurry. Miss Lorri, is you bringing your ass? I'm going to say your ass. I didn't cuss. You bring your ass up on here at 11 so I can get off of here? Good. I got stuff to do. I got to get myself lined up so I can watch you. Okay, so I did a mixture of pencils and watercolors. So I'm going to activate this first. I'm going to use my my Japanese watercolor brush only because it is bigger and I can move it around more. And dab it. So let's see what we get. We might not get too much because I didn't use a lot of watercolor pencils and stuff. But what we get, we're going to see what we can do with it. Let's color across there. And actually you can go like this because that's how I colored it. Go across each one like that. And then dab too, because if you don't, you'll just be smearing and weakening the color. And always use your thing to dab. Take the color off and take the water off. There. Do I know what the hell I'm talking about? No. Y'all listening? Okay. That's Taylor's ting ding ding. Okay. Take the color off. You don't have to be perfect. Girl. Who am I selling this to? Which museum is this going in? The museum in my garage. I might put some. I might hang my work in the garage. And put a tag on their admission fee to come in. Why not? Anybody else do crazy stuff? Y'all know damn well I'm not gonna do nothing like that. I'm just talking smack. So give me some ideas of what kind of outfits can I think about to see the Charlie Wilson contest, Charlie Wilson concert. Because I'm thinking it's gonna be it's in Virginia Beach. I would love to wear a leather jacket and some nice tight jeans and some boots. But child, Virginia Beach with some boots, girl. I get a piece of sand and some boots, girl, it's gonna be on and popping. I don't know what I'm gonna wear to see Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie could have got some in this day. He sure could have. Chico could have, El DeBarge could have, Babyface could have, all of them. These are my contemporaries, okay? I ain't dead yet, y'all. Hey, Bayou. Hi, Boo. Bayou Go. How you doing? Thank you for coming over. I'm over here talking smack. Oh, you gonna get some individual pencils? Okay, yeah. That's what I would like to do. Uh-huh. I always like to do that. That way you can pick your colors. Because I'm not like, Miss Taylor May loves her pinks. So, when she buys something individual, it's going to be more her pinks and things like that. I like, like the olive green is my favorite color. That's like my all-time favorite colors. Anything in the olive green, because you can like slide it over with the yellows and the golds. And then you can even slide some orange and everything, But anyway, I need to make my favorite colors. So that's like that. Hold on, I can go ahead and take care of this real quick. Let's dry this real quick. That's already dry. And I used, for her skin tone, I used a marker. I used 2 colors. And I'm going to come back through with pencil to make it even so it gets rid of the white spots. But I may put another marker to do the shading and stuff, but just do it and then sometimes you don't have to finish stuff right away. When you color on top of coloring that has not dried, if you're using markers, sometimes it's good to just put it away and come back. That way everything is dried and settled, and then you come back, it'll take care of some of the spacing things. See, I use my markers. I use my markers for that skin tone. And I like that skin tone as a base. So I can choose to make it this steel type color or go and make it browner. But when you put your pencils over top of it or another layer of markers, that takes care of all the brown stuff. It does. And I do like how I did that. Look, where's my back? I had myself on my back. So we're going to let this sit for a minute and marinate. And I'll come back to it tomorrow. So I was going to show you what I was doing with this page. Now this is a really cute and lively page. We're going to move the watercolors to the side. And then I will wash these out. Actually, when you rinse them out like how I do like that, and if you have not used anything dark or whatever, and once you use a washcloth or whatever, if there's no color on it, then they're clean. And then lay them sideways to dry, because if you stand your brushes up, the water's going to get down in the is it a ferro? I don't know. It's called something. I'm trying to remember when I was in school. And it will, I didn't mean to put this pencil in there, but it will weaken the glue. These are a little bit different. These are Japanese brushes, but you still either need to dry your brushes either upside down if you can, or just roll a towel and then put it so that the water is going outside and not inside of the brushes. Like for any of these things, because at some point it'll weaken it. And never put your brushes in a jar of water and let them sit. Especially if they anyway, let me shut up. Stop bossing people around. People can do what they want to do with their own art supplies. A view is a view. With your bossy self. I'm just saying what I feel like people might be saying. I don't really care. I'm going to talk my smack. I'm going to talk about what I like. Okay. Anyway, I don't mean to. Let me put you back. Put your star pliers back so I don't have to go back and do an inventory. Yeah, and so I periodically check to make sure I have my good pencils. These little small sets of 12, they'll get away from you, girl. Okay, I put those there. Why I put those there? Because I need them because I was Oh, child. Hold on, did I use another set? No, I was using these. Let me put these back up because I had my color flows. Okay. So this book is a manga book. And this is by a real artist, Christopher Hart. He has a whole series. He has a whole YouTube channel. His work is beautiful. What did TaylorMade say? Would you consider that mango book tiny detailed? Just curious because it's cheap. Oh, let me let you know. Because there are some books that I do feel, get away with things that are too small. And y'all know I can't see. Well, I had a cataract surgery so I can see. I'm not talking about health issues or anything like that. I'm just saying how improved my vision is. So, I would not consider this a tiny book, a tiny detailed book, coloring with TaylorMade. Because I feel like this book, they give you options where you can switch it up. Now there are tiny details, but you don't have to color each one in there. Like in Magical City, the book we have, like everything is like that. But if you just color like a big old, the thing that looks like it's the road, you don't have to color each one in there. Just swipe that whole thing with a whole orange or a whole purple, and you'll get through the page faster. Now there are pages in here. I like this fact that there's a little girl with a wheelchair in here. I think that's, it's like inclusive. But there are pages that are tiny, but when you look at them, you don't have to say, oh, I got to color this tiny like. Like you can just get away with coloring a whole bunch of different shapes and stuff. If it's like a flower, you don't have to color each one. And I think, in my experience, Taylor, when I colored everything that was like that, it messed my page up. I couldn't get it lined, and it caused me stress. And the moment I let loose of that, and I looked at the bigger picture, I found that I could color more relaxed. And that's why I don't like coloring on camera, because it does stress me out, because that's a decision I have to make. But I'm going to get good at it. I'm trying, y'all. So this is how I'm trying, just by coloring something. So anyway, in this book, where's the page I was coloring in? Where is it? I'm gonna color something else, and I picked this one. Oh Lord! And when I saw it before, I was like, "Ooh, I ain't never gonna color that." Look at it. Hold on. Where is it? I think it's here. Okay. Where is the page I was just on? Which actually is this page. And that's why I like to look at pages that have an example of how the artist would like the page to be colored or suggesting the page to be colored like that. So the page that I'm getting ready to show you and I'm going to color in. Ooh, Lord. I know I have a tab on it. If I come through this one more time and I don't see it, I'm just going to give up. I had it when I came on here. This page, somebody colored it and it's gorgeous. Okay, I can't be great. Really? I cannot be great. Hold on, y'all. The mouse done fell. I can't be great. Okay, I'm just going to have to just... Oh, I don't want... I can't go through this whole thing. It's 121 pages. And another thing about this book, TaylorMade, you can use this as a practice book. Also, the thing that it has 121 pages in it. Here it is. Oh, job. Thank you. Okay, good. Uh-oh, I didn't close my screen up. Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay, here we go. So, this was the page that I started coloring. And I picked my own colors, even though, and I blended it. I blended, and I took a long time doing it. Now, this is the example of it in the back of the book. So I'm not actually copying it, but I'm just using it as an example. And then this is the page that has the background on it, and it doesn't have the this lady colored. So I found that, and so this is the one I'm working on. And I'm not picking any colors or anything. I'm using all the pencils here. I even could use my watercolor pencils. So I like the fact I have all my good pencils in here. So I was able to get her skirt going, and I blended. So I'm just doing the accents now. So like I'll look at this and I'll say, well, what do I want to work on now? I think I'm going to work on her hair. She's going to be African American. And so, y'all, if she is, because I like doing that. I like coloring it. And I feel like I want her hair to be in umber kind of color. I don't want it to be like the blonde. I know I could do the blonde. Okay, we're gonna do this kind of red. I'm not looking at the colors. I'm just gonna pick these colors here randomly. And these are out of the Chroma Flow. Excuse me. And I'm not swatching. Okay, these colors, and then maybe orange. I don't know what these colors are. So, sometimes it's good just to, I can just pick something and just do it. Excuse me. Let's see what these are. I will look at them. This looks like it's darker. Let's see. That's Pomeranian red. This is magenta. That's still nice dark. That's still keeping it dark. And then this one is scarlet. Uh-oh, that's changing it up. Oh. That took that Pomeranian red out of there and made it dark. But, I don't have to pick it. And then this is flame. And this is red, too. Now this is different. Now I like Flame. Look at Flame. Look at Flame. I like Flame. Okay. Now I do need to make a decision because I can't have all of those four. So Flame is going to be a winner. I think I'm going to have to take that one out. So yeah, and then you can just pick them how you want to. Yeah, that one. And then this one. Hold on. Uh-oh, don't let them drop on the floor. I got a wood floor. Yeah, see, that's pretty right there. Look at that. So there we go. Here we go. I'm an expert artist, y'all. Ja, bow down, okay? uh, yeah, I don't think it is. It's bigger. It's first of all, it's bigger. It's not tiny, and then the artwork is. It's kind of like the Magical City book Taylor made, but bigger. And the pictures are different. Like these are, you know, people that are in here. That Magical City book, I was actually coloring that tonight. Y'all, they got these Haribo jellies at the daggone Michael's. I get them all of the time. That's why I'm going to have to be going to the dentist really soon. So, I think I decided I'm going to do this one, and this one. So, we're going to go. This is no color along, y'all. This is just me. Hold on, let's sharpen these. Let's get her hair started. Let's get a couple of her strands started. So they're gonna use the darker one. And then I can always put some. Is something get ready to fall on me? Yes, my screen. Ooh, y'all, that would have been horrible. Ooh, yeah. Can y'all see that? I ain't really doing nothing, y'all. This jug of water is gonna fall on. Yeah, this book is not that expensive either, Taylor. I think it's a cute book. And I know how you like experimenting with your colors and stuff. And you like, you know, you just like getting in there and getting it done. And you color that Magical Cities book very nicely. So I think, you know. Now the Christopher Hart, and this because it is real, it's a real artist. You know, the AI artists, they don't, you know, like do completions. Like everything on this page is drawn, is in a complete state. Like the hands are there, the fingers are there, things are put in good perspective. So I think, you know, this one, I don't think you will kick this one out the bed. And for 117 or 19 pages, it's thick as hell. The paper is good. Like this one, I don't see as something that, you know, if you got it, be like, ugh, damn, I can't believe I bought that book. I can't believe I bought that book. I need to make this down. I'm going to have to pick another lighter color, but that's okay. And so then I'll come back over the same color that I put down and then extend it some. See, I'm knocking out all those white spaces and I'm going in a circle and I'm not going hard so that I don't create those. And when you press down too hard, you're actually creating those white spaces. That's why you have to go really light. And the more pencils you add, it's like you're burnishing it and shading it, and then, you know, when you finish it, it's smooth. Now I think I'm going to go with another lighter pencil than this one, but I do like this one. And I'm still going back over what I already put down, so I don't see any white spaces. I see her eyebrows here, so I'm going to just like do this a little bit lighter right there. because I don't know how I want to do her skin. But I still want to keep this going here. Always do circles as much as you can, because when you do lines, you create the white space and you create the stuff that you don't want to see. And switch it and move it. I'm going to show you what this looks like up close, but I have not burnished it, so I've used 3 pencils so far, and then I'm going light so I can add some more. And let me lift it up so you can see. Okay, so that's what I have so far, but let me show you. Look, Bubbles said Loris knows I don't need no more books. Okay, so this is what I did earlier with her little skirt thing. And I used, you know, several different pencils. Now, they're not all within the line and things like that, but at least it gave me like a fairy kind of look. Now, this is what I did with her hair just now. Can y'all see that? I don't even know, but I haven't even pressed down hard to burnish it. So when I'm going to pick another color pencil, a lightest one, and then come back over the whole thing and then get to her tips. So if you go in and just like this, and then you go like this, you're going to get the lines, but you just have to go lift it up a little bit and then do it in circles. Because I learned this, if you watch Bubbles when she colors, she always does. I know how to color like Bubbles, y'all. I ain't going to tell y'all. Don't tell Bubbles that. I know she's here. When she get up in there with them pencils, she be going like, I'm looking. I'm like, she think I can't see her. I see you, Bubbles. But she be going real light. And she lifts up her hand. And I know what you do. I know exactly what you be doing over there, Miss Bubbles. Can't hide nothing from me. Why am I talking to Bubbles like that? She says she don't need no more books. Okay. She says she don't. But she might be getting some more. You can't tell yourself what you need. Let me get, hold on, did I hide myself? Oh, I hid myself again. Okay, here, I'm back. This mouse is not letting me be great. I gotta get off here. It's been an hour. Okay, good. It's 10:46. I have entertained you enough until we get the real colorists up on here. Miss Color, Miss Lorri. Miss Color, Miss Lorri got some good story times for y'all. Why can't I see my mouse? Uh-oh, hold on, I done hit it again. Stop laughing at us, Miss Ronnie Q. Now, Ronnie Q says she could laugh. She finally done. And then Leilani is laughing. That's how I was trying to say who stopped laughing. That Miss Leilani is laughing. Let me get off of here. So I was just showing y'all that. So y'all know I like coloring better off of camera. If I can get this mouse over here to where I can end the stream before I embarrass myself. See, I bought this mouse. It's ergonomic. Hold on, but then I clicked that one. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm getting ready to move some stuff around. Oh, I got to cut this off. Now, I did witness some people that had some camera slips this weekend. Let me tell y'all, first of all, when you do get on here with when you're doing your live, can I find my tape? Get you some tape. Here, get you some tape and put it over the camera hole. Okay, I'm giving you some good advice, y'all. You can use an avatar picture, a high school picture, prom picture. Keep that picture on your thing. But when you start doing things, I'm gonna need y'all. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. To put a tape over your camera, and then you can take the tape off if you want to come on live. But when you have a camera slip, like stuff falls over, stuff like that, I got the hiccups. You want to make sure that you're not showing yourself, especially if you're not in your good light. Miss Ronnie Q, I do have a question for you, ma'am. I need to know, when are you going to have the next... Thank you, Miss Color, Miss Lorri. We're getting ready for you. I do want to know when you're going to have your next crafting situation. I've asked you 3 times. Yeah, I wrote them down each time I asked. But I know that you work on your own thing, and we got this whole big on situation going on with the government in economics. So I understand that, but I need to prepare for your situation when you do have it. I don't know what topic. Do you need some subjects, some things to do? Miss Ronique has really good challenges, not challenges, but just showing different crafts at the same time. It is everything. Okay. And I've been in a couple, and I've judged a couple. No, no, he be taking no notes. See how she coming in. I'm not even gonna share I'm not even gonna put the live on this. I'm not gonna put her comment on the screen. I'm gonna get off of here right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and get me a little snack and get myself prepared for. So I got my little hold on. I got my fig Newtons. Got my snack. I got my nuts and berries, so I can sit here and watch Miss Color, Miss Lorri tell us some good stories. Miss Ronique, I'm waiting for your thing so I can support you. And the people over here that love doing crafts, they can go over and run over there and show their crafts. So we can all get subbies and we can all get support and we can have fun. Okay? I'm just saying. I'll throw $10 in the pot. Just saying. Well, no, that's your thing. But if you do it where there's a thing, I'm gonna give $10. I got $10. I found $10 on the street, and I said I'm gonna share this with somebody. So I'll share my $10 that I found. I'll put it in my bra and keep it ready. You gonna watch some Netflix? Okay, all right, boo. All right, thank y'all for watching my video. I'm really trying to turn this thing off now. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to move this mouse down. As soon as it hits to the red part, this is ending. I thank y'all for watching my video. Oh, there we go. Thank y'all for watching my video, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye.